on the computer. Okay. And then I get to share screen. Oh, it's giving me options. Okay. There it is. See, Gwen is so much better at this than I am.
She's just had more practice.
I know. I will get there.
Mm-hmm.
But we appreciate you leading this tonight, Colleen, seriously.
It's a good experience, let me tell you. So problem is if I do a good job, she might ask me again. All right. So everybody, first of all, I want to welcome you to our Healthy Huddle this week. I'm Colleen Carter. Gwen asked me to facilitate the meeting today as she was unable to make it. So, and of course, I have a lot of people on our team willing to help me out tonight. So I appreciate all of you guys. First few announcements I have. We have 1 week left on the new coach incentive accelerate. As a reminder, how this works is if you bring on a new coach, they get $50 off. Now it's not $50 off of their coach kit because we can't discount the coach kit. So they get $50 off their first month's order. I mean, their next order. Where this $50 come from is you as a sponsoring coach puts in $25 and your ED also puts in $25. That's where the $50 comes from. Then to help your new coach out, if they can get 3 clients before the end of the month, each one of those clients gets $50 off of their first order. Again, 25 comes from you and 25 comes from your ED. So it's a great way to bring someone on here in the last week of the month. So let's hit it strong and see how many coaches and how many clients we can get in here in the next week. Next thing we want to tell you about a great workshop that is being offered tomorrow. It is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. If it's something that you think you'd like to be a part of, go to the website that you see down here below, go.keeplimitless.com and register for it. It is a great workshop to understand the limits we put on ourselves, how our conscious and subconscious mind actually play into us keeping these limits on ourselves and how to break through the limits we put. So I think it would be a great workshop if you can register for that. All right, and it is time for the quarterly goal setting workshop. That'll be this Saturday. Gwen will be running that. It'll be 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, as usual in Gwen's Zoom room where you are tonight. So 801-347-4444. This is a great opportunity to get your goals in check for the last quarter here. All right, and with that, I'm going to turn over some time to Andrea.
Terrific. And Colleen, I was wondering, do you think that you could share the slides?
I thought I did.
No, we're seeing a beautiful, I'm not quite certain where
It's taking us on vacation, Colleen. It's just relaxing.
How come my screen says I am screen sharing?
Oh, you are. You just have to pull up the document like from on your computer.
I did. I mean, I've got it from my Google Drive.
Do you see it in front of you, the Google Docs?
I'm going to just do it again. Tell me, can you see what I'm doing here?
We're all on vacation on some island right at the moment.
So you mean like the
I might be able to do this.
Okay, I can go in and reset. Multiple participants can't share simultaneously.
All right.
Let's try that. Well, that's disappointing.
We have a lot to share with everybody tonight.
So are you able to share it, Andrea?
Let's see.
I'm going to stop share on my side.
Okay, let's see what'll happen here. Let me pull it up. Okay, everybody bear with us for a minute, and we really appreciate your patience. 1 minute.
Technical difficulties.
Right, exactly. And of course, I got out of it initially. So here, let me just start over. 1 minute.
Now I'm sweating.
Bear with me here. Okay, 1 second. I'm hoping that we can do this. Let me do this. It's slowly coming. Okay, here we go. All right, 1 minute. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. My apology, everybody. Hold on.
It's fine. At least you're able to figure it out.
Well, I hope so. Okay, so let me see if I can share my screen. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me if you see something, okay? Yeah, you can see my screen now.
Perfect.
The only problem is that I don't know how to like enlarge it for my whole screen. So
So
can we
go up to where it says view, just under Huddle images, click on that and then click on present.
Oh, present, hello. Whoa. Okay,
All right, so that's what the first graphic looks like, everybody.
let me see if I can reduce this a little bit in, maybe not
I
inside.
think it's perfect.
Okay,
So and then just click on it and it'll go to the next one.
okay, so this was the accelerate.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate because it's so large, it's a little blurry. But this is the Live Without Limits. Tomorrow, from 10 to 2 Eastern time. Colleen, get your intentions, and this is what Gwen will be hosting and facilitating on Saturday, 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern in this Zoom room for the 4th quarter of 2021. It's not moving. I don't know why. There we go. Were we talking about this next?
Yeah, we are. We are. So this
Good.
is our ED leadership getaway that's coming up. And so in order to qualify for this, you need to be ED or above. It's going to be happening December 1st through the 5th down in, we got the whitest girl to say this, Nueva Vallarta, Mexico. So in order to qualify, you need to be ED or above, and then you do still have some time to, if you're not quite there yet, you can qualify by October 31st. And then if you're currently an ED, you still have till September to rank up and earn up to $500, up to $1,000 in credits. So if you do rank up, reach out to your coach, let them know that you want to come. But we're going to be having a few days of fun, some actual trainings, and then 24-hour room service, some mini bars, 5 restaurants, 1 international buffet, 7 bars and lounges are there, 4 pools and a whirlpool, and even a kid pool with a pirate ship. So you don't want to miss it. So get qualified and come.
Thank you, Alicia. Andrea, I do think you skipped past your slide though.
I'm trying to go back.
I think you have to go forward and then exit out and go back in to grab it. I haven't figured out how to go backwards.
Okay. Oh, nope. Let me, what? Okay, 1 minute. So someone help me try. Oh, hello. Wait, stop. Back up. Back up. There was leadership. Okay, now I've got it. Now it's working for some reason. Okay, I also wanted to highlight that we have our training on Saturday. It'll be the 28th. We just haven't updated the actual slide itself for Ready, Set, Action. It is a training this Saturday, August 28th. I believe that is the date. Yes, 8 a.m. Pacific time. You know, our business and our company provides such excellent training for us, and this is something you want to definitely participate in. We'll talk about the Business Builder Bonus, New Coach Training, the Accelerator New Coach Incentive. This is a 8-week series, and you will benefit so much. The Zoom room is on the bottom of the screen, and it's for all coach levels. Okay,
Thanks, Andrea.
you're welcome. Okay.
Is it my
think-
time to go?
Yeah, you missed one.
Andrea, scoot back one. There we go.
Oh, wait, there we go. My apology. There's something going on with my computer.
That's okay, no problem. Hey, the obstacle is the way, and we all know that. And that's perfect for this evening. I don't know who all's been on the WIN calls, but it's every morning, Monday through Friday, for only 15 short minutes with Jan Paxman's Zoom room. It's awesome. I was on this morning. Jan led the call, element 3, and it was, they discuss a little bit about the element that they're working on. They did the win for the weekend, and then at the end of it, they do a breathing exercise and a type meditation. So for 15 minutes, it's jam-packed. And she talked about instead of structural tension, she said structural intention. So that was my great takeaway from this morning. So I just make sure y'all try one. I mean, it's never, it's Jan Paxman Zoom room, and they're in Coach Connection. This graphic is in there. So every day, Monday through Friday, 15 short minutes, and they are not recorded. Thanks, Andrea, for that.
You're welcome. Okay. Next.
Next, we have our leader spotlight, and this week it's going to be Christy Shepard. And I'm going to let her tell her story about what an amazing journey she's had. Take it away, Christy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So 3 years ago, August 15th, I started my health journey, and I dropped 30 pounds with the program. Truthfully, without a coach. I didn't have a coach, and long story short, I did it my way, and then lost the weight, and overall kept it off by just using the program, by the tools that came along and using the system. So flash forward, I had been watching Gwen for years on social media, and finally I quit Optavia for a little bit, and I reached out to her and I said, not only do I want to lose a little bit more weight, but Gwen, I want you to teach me how to coach. And so that was what my very first encounter with Gwen was. And she just like dropped the mic, like, excuse me, you want to coach and be a client? Like, hello. So that was kind of neat. And with that being said, working with people is never a problem for me. I love working with people. Face-to-face is my best friend. Now, you take my 37-year-old personality here and try to throw me onto social media, and it's a whole nother can of worms. It's out of my comfort zone. I've never been a social media person. And so I have been really diving into pushing myself and opening myself up where I'm a huge critic of myself. And so I've had to really push through, and I became an ED in about, I don't know, 2.5 months. But I want to let you know some of the things as becoming a leader, what I've noticed that has really supported me through my journey. And I'm constantly in self-help books, anything that I can do, podcasts. I don't choose to watch TV. I choose to lean into things that feed me. So that's one of the very first things, that I fill my brain every day with positive things. So one big takeaway is when we were watching our convention, and it was like, lead from your future self, that's so important. Just become Christy in like 5 years. How would she do it? Well, truth be told, I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I'm going to just pretend to lead from my future self. Well, I got on a call with Paul Blanchard on this call, and he says, Christy, you already are your future self. He said, I want you to stop and sit in that a minute. You already are. You were born to be this person. Each and every one of us are born for a purpose. And he says, what I encourage you to do is I encourage you to take a few moments and live in a moment of not judging yourself. And what he means by that is, when we sit and we're about to go serve people on our social media platform, stop and make it about, stop and don't judge yourself as much, because truth be told, you are enough. And find those little moments that you can sit and be like, you know what? I am going into this and I'm looking to help people. I'm looking just to give them tools to be better, and go into it with an open heart, and it will make you feel like you're not selling things. I mean, it changes you and it shifts you. So that's a big takeaway, guys. If you're struggling with any social media, please just take some time. And he says, you're not going to get that perfect all the time, but give yourself little bits out of the day to say, I'm going to go into this free of judgment and go push forward. And it will become more of a habit the more and more we practice that. So I hope that speaks to you. Secondly, I want to talk about the importance that I will say is what I am seeing in having predictable. I'm getting people reaching out to me now. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, what's happening is it's harmonizing. Colleen and I just spoke today, and she's like, oh, but you have to post on your page. You have to post on your page, but you also have to go and seek these people and follow up with them and love on them and go to their pages and connect with them numerous times. It's not just a one and done and get to check it off your list. I actually started lists, guys, with people that I've started conversations with, and I'm going to put a check mark. I'm going to go by each name 7 times, from loving their page, liking their page, and I'm going to put a little check mark by their name 7 times, that I touch them 7 times, so that hopefully the connection becomes stronger, so that they trust me when they are ready. And now, not only am I building that trust, but now I'm being super active on my Facebook page, that they are constantly being fed what I am showing. And guess what's happening? People are starting to lean in. Have I launched anybody this month? Very little. But what I'm doing is I'm building momentum, because what's going to happen is 3 months from now, the tidal wave's going to come, and I'm going to have people just pouring in because of my consistent actions. So those are a few takeaways. Utilize your calendars, lean into your mentorship. And I hope that those are some helpful tips that you can take away for this week.
Awesome, Christy. Thank you so much. So she gave you guys awesome tips, awesome feedback, and she sees people as a transformation, not a transaction. There you have it. Thanks so much. Okay, who's next?
It's back to me, guys. Christy, thank you. And everyone, thank you for going and helping me with everything tonight. And thank you all for being patient with our technical difficulties. Oh my gosh. So that being said, we usually like to keep our huddle at about 20 minutes. We're at 22. So with the technical difficulties, it took up the extra time. But what I would like is if any of you have a topic that you would like for us to address on these healthy huddles, please get with your mentor coach so that they can pass this on to Gwen and the team, and we can address these on the huddle. So you guys have a great night, and just, you know what, build relationships, guys. So see ya.
Woo!
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Everybody unmute and say goodnight.
Good night. Good night, ladies.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Great.